Well, hey guys, me LPSMarcus here. Today we're doing another video. In today's video, we're going to be answering a big question that's been in the LPSTube community for years. Is LPSTube dying? That being said, I just want to note lots of other big and small LPS tubers, they've made videos talking about the same subject, so you look over here. And even during LPSTube's peak, you've been seeing videos like this. So for years, people have been talking about this. It's kind of like people have this mob panic mentality, and they're always thinking LPSTube's dying. I'm not saying everyone thinks that way, but people have been thinking this for years, and people still think this, and it's been heavily debated. I'm going to give you guys my opinion here today. If you look to the right here, this is the 2008 to present LPS search trend on YouTube. It's via Google statistics, and you can see how much LPS has trended in terms of YouTube search rates over the years. A lot of people see this, so like, yup, LPSTube's dead, guys, conclusion, it's all dead, but it really isn't, you know. This graph might look very sloppy, like it goes up and it just drops, you know, but it doesn't really instantly drop like a lot of other things. So this graph does not mean LPSTube's dead by any means, because it did not just simply drop. It went down at a steady rate. So to me, all this really means is LPSTube, yes, it's lost some popularity, but it's certainly not dead by any means. We can't just go off by looking at a graph here and just simply conclude it's dead. It truly isn't. Another thing I want to do, I want to zoom in on the graph here. This is the past 90 days on this graph, and look over there, you see that. Look how steady that looks. That's not the big drop you were seeing. Because that's the truth. Yeah, LPSTube has been declining in popularity, and I know when things decline in popularity, people can say it's dying, but LPSTube is not dying by any means. It's simply, you know, people are growing up, popularity is going to go down. But look how steady that is. You zoom in, that is still steady. It's fluctuating up and down, but that shows, you know, LPSTube is still a steady and strong community, which is not only evident by that, but it's very evident by the videos and the community members. So that doesn't tell you it's not dying. I don't know what else will, but we're going to talk more here now. Often when you type in LPS on the YouTube search bar, you also see LPSMV or LPS music video. Here's another chart. This is LPSMV. This is 2008 to present, and just like the last one, it's slightly different, but you see that peak around 2016. Even though we see the peak downwards once again, you know, when we zoom in, we're going to zoom in here now, everything is quite steady. And these graphs they show what people have been saying, that the rise of LPSTube was around 2013, 2015, 2016, you know, that time. And these graphs really show that, but just like the LPSMV here, even though it's zoomed in, once again, it is very steady. And I think you go in any LPS search query, I'm not going to go in any more here. Even if you go on LPS Popular, I didn't try that one, but I'm sure you go last 90 days and it'd be quite steady. You'd see a similar thing, so, you know, even just by these graphs alone, as I said before, you can kind of conclude LPSTube is still strong and steady. I'm not going to conclude the video though, let's talk some more, shall we? I know I pretty much just made my conclusion well known by that, but I don't think that graphs alone do what I'm trying to prove justice here, which is why I want to talk a bit more. Let's look at some LPS videos here. Look at this is Chick-fil-A drive-thru by Giraffe Girl 12345, uploaded a little under a year ago. Look at that, over 4 million views. That video went viral, and I think that's the thing with LPS. Sometimes videos go viral, sometimes they don't, and when they go viral, they still get lots of views. And even look at Snowy's Pet Shop. This is his WAP music video, over 100,000 views, and that's only a few months back, you know. I know 6 figures isn't a lot in viral YouTube terms, but for LPSTube terms, I think there's some pretty good numbers there in a matter of months for a lot of those videos, so. And heck, even look at Puppy Lover 863's recent video. You look at TikTok Cafe, over 100,000 views, that was a few months ago. And you look at her video from a few weeks ago, look at that, over 50,000 views, so, you know, even look at videos as examples, because you can't just rely on the graphs, but you rely on the videos as well, and you look at the views that LPSTube videos are still getting, and you even look at the growth of channels. For example, when CCR Television, she commented on one of my videos, she only had around 97,000 subs, and she's up to 103,000 now, and that might not sound like, you know, a lot, but going from 97,000 to 103,000, 6,000 in a matter of months, I'd say, maybe even less than months, you know, it still shows that LPSTubers are still growing. And even my channel, to conclude this, that's where I kind of want to touch up on my channel, because my channel, as an example as well, you look at, when I came back, I only had 941 subs, now I'm growing, I'm over 1,100, not only that, but the viewership has gone up, you know, a lot of my old videos, they have a bunch of views, but some of them it wasn't as consistent now. I have a much more consistent viewership, and my views are kind of growing now, you know, I'm getting much higher views than I was prior to when I came back, which this kind of comes to my conclusion. I already stated it earlier on, but I think you've heard it well voiced throughout the video, and that's it, folks. LPSTube is not dying. We've looked at some statistics and we've looked at videos, and just judging by the numbers alone, as I said before, LPSTube, although it's went down in popularity, it's still been pretty steady, and that's what's great about LPSTube. Such a strong and steady community over the years. So thank you guys for watching this video. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Tell me why in the comments below. Make sure to leave a comment. Let your voice be heard. Have a good one, guys. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed. And always subscribe if you're new as well. Voice crack. I'm not going to cut it though, because we've been filming for like 2 minutes. I can't just cut that out. So peace out, guys. Peace.